Okay, Auntie Baby Boogie Woods, you know sometimes I bring y'all a little story, for we can talk about some things. And I want to touch base with this one right here. It happened here in Florida, this young man right here. And I'll let them explain, and then we're going to talk about this, because I tell y'all every day, my sister always told me, it's two things you don't know: who you marry and who you raising.
Well, this man is accused of shooting and killing his elderly grandparents. It happened last night in West Melbourne. A neighbor was also shot when that grandfather ran next door to get help. Fox 35's Randy Hildreth is joining us live in that neighborhood. So, Randy, the neighbor survived, and you spoke with her family today.
Yeah, good evening to you, Luann. The family is thankful that she survived and is doing okay, but their hearts are with the victims, the White family. So Mr. George White lived here. They say he ran across the street to their front door, ringing it to get their attention and to get help. They say they brought him inside, called 911, and then bullets started flying. There. Terry French counted up the bullet holes in the front of his house off Washington Street.
There's 6 of them.
Recounting the chaos and tragedy of Wednesday night.
You just react.
He says his family was sitting in their front room when their neighbor, George White, showed up asking for help. His wife, Mary White, had just been shot, and deputies say their grandson, 22-year-old Jeremiah Campbell, was responsible.
Grabbed George's arm and pulled him in, and then shut the door and locked it.
French says his daughter started dialing 911, and then bullets started flying into their house. Investigators say Campbell had come across the street for his grandfather next.
Bam, 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 bam. My son took off for the kitchen. My daughter took off for the laundry room. My granddaughter stood up and took off for the hall. That's when she got hit in the back of the leg.
French says he got down on the ground to crawl away and saw George get hit.
Right where you are. And he turned and started heading to the hallway. That one there, one of them, hit him in the back.
French says he's been neighbors with the Whites for over 30 years and now thinks a lot about the fact that George came over to him in his moment of terror. He says he's angry that their lives ended this way.
He's been such a good neighbor and a friend to me, and for anybody to want to kill him would just, I would like to know why.
And Campbell is being held with no bond. He is charged with 2 counts of second-degree murder, 1 count of attempted second-degree murder, and shooting into an occupied residence. Now, coming up new at 6, I'll tell you more about what we've learned about Campbell's background and the questions law enforcement officials still have as they comb through what happened yesterday. I'll send it back to you live.
Okay. This is sad, y'all. This is sad. We raise our grandchildren. We love our grandchildren. And you just don't know. And this been happening a lot here in Florida. That, as grandmothers, we're going to have to start raising them. As grandmothers, the grandson grow up and take us out. Boy, that devil is busy. That devil is busy. That's why you have to bleed the blood on your house every day. And to your grandchildren, because we never know. We never know, y'all. And I probably can speak some more on this right now, because this is a heavy conversation, because I raised my grandson. And my grandson be in and out of my house. And a lot of people be worried about me because they be watching this news, but I don't think my grandson would ever do that, but we all don't know. We really just don't know who we married and who we raised. My sister was right again. He went across the street and still took his granddaddy out. My. I got to find out more about this story. Okay, leave your comments down below. Enjoy your Sunday.